Hello, my name is Christopher Renstrom, and I want to welcome you to my weekly horoscope predictions for February 5th to February 11th, 2024. Now, the theme for this week is break down or break through. Now, I imagine some of you out there are going, heavens to Betsy, Christopher, what do you mean by this breakdown or breakthrough? You make it sound so catastrophic. Well, it's not catastrophic, not really, but what I do want to do is pay homage to the fact that the Sun is forming a square to Uranus, the planet of revolution and change this week, and that is always a very volatile and unpredictable combination. Now, these squares between Sun and Uranus take place twice a year. They take place in January and in August. So basically, you can remember winter and summer. And they have been biannual events, taking place twice a year events, since 2019. Now, what does a Sun and Uranus square do? Well, what a Sun and Uranus square does is turn everything in your life upside down or inside out. In fact, the best way to think of a Sun-Uranus square is as a Mercury retrograde on steroids. So, does that mean like everything is going to go to hell in a handbasket? No, not necessarily. But what I do want you to keep in mind is that as we get close to the February 8th placement, there is a Sun-Uranus square taking place right before a new moon in the zodiac sign of Aquarius. And so this new moon basically takes away the light in the sky. So when you have this energy of light diminishing in the sky, and then the Sun-Uranus square taking place, that can sort of leave you open to surprise revelations, unexpected twists, and something being thrown at you from out of left field. And because it's hidden by the dark of the moon, which is what the new moon stands for, it's something that you want to keep your eye out for so that you don't wind up getting blindsided. So with this Sun-Uranus square that's taking place, as I said before at the beginning, it's either going to come across in your life as a breakdown or a breakthrough. Now, I imagine some of you are like, well, do I get a third choice? Like, not neither of them? But no, it's going to be either breakdown or breakthrough. Now, should a situation in your life break down, the positive side to this is that this might be the only way that you can escape a rut or a difficult situation that you've been in that's been weighing down on you for weeks or even perhaps months. So sometimes when we feel stuck in a situation, it's only by something breaking down that we feel a release and a subsequent release. And if it's a breakthrough, well, if it's a breakthrough, you can consider this payback for all those upset apple carts you've been picking up after for the past few years. Scorpio. Nobody's burned more bridges than you, which is why this offer to make peace, it could come in the form of an olive branch or some sort of overture or offer or opportunity. It's why this offer to make peace, to patch up differences that you will receive on February 7th, leaves you wondering, what are they after? Okay, so Scorpio isn't a zodiac sign that takes things or receives things easily, which is really quite a bit of a predicament, because on one hand, Scorpios love getting gifts and lovely things being done for them. They long for it, they yearn for it, they delight in it. But at the same time, there's that Plutonian part to your zodiac sign that can't help but wonder, what's up? What are they trying to pull? What are they looking for here? And those sentiments will be very much on show after you receive this on February 7th. Now, things didn't really end well before you and this person. So this isn't just some sort of like person on the street who's making a kind overture. This is someone that you've had history with before. This is someone in which things didn't end on a particularly positive note. But as the conversation unfolds, what you're going to realize is that this person really wants to make it up to you. What's causing this upstairs in the sky? What's causing this upstairs in the sky is your ruling planet Mars in Capricorn is forming a sextile to Neptune in the zodiac sign of Pisces. This is a softening energy. This is a don't beat swords into plowshares, but put down swords and pick up plowshares. This is very much giving out the vibe of peace and love, which can come from Neptune when it is positively aspected, like it is aspected here. The intent of the planets is to end finally a feud or some sort of dispute, to bring this fissure, to bring an end to this fissure, to this split, to these bad feelings. Now, nobody's saying that you have to be besties for the rest of your life, but what is being asked of you is to show an acceptance in some way of this person asking forgiveness. Doesn't mean you have to forgive them, but you still have to be polite. Okay, so if someone is saying, I want to make this up to you, or I feel really bad about what went before, you don't kick them when you're genuflecting. Okay, you can say to them, I appreciate it. This is very, I'm glad that you're doing this. I was very upset for a very long time. And this is something that I really appreciate. And I know that it wasn't an easy thing for you to do. And it's something that's going to allow us both to move on with our lives. And so this ending on a positive note, this ending on a peaceful note, you may feel in some ways like, they might have gotten off easy or something like that. But as the days turn into weeks and perhaps a month, you'll be rather happy that things ended the way that they did, that they resolved or came together in the way they did. And you'll even be happy with the way you accepted it.